Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. We are in field 6 harvesting the spuds. So I've leased this Tiger 6S. This is from, I can't remember the name of the modder, but it's the pack where you can use one of these to do sugar beets or potatoes, so it does both of the crops. Chose this because it's got a slightly bigger working width. I think it's 4 meters and the capacity is huge. I can't remember exactly what it is. Let's have a quick look. I think it's, yeah, so 43,000 litres as opposed to 20 something or 9 for the other two potato harvesters. So we're going to get this done today. We may, depending on time, advance to a point where we can harvest the corn. In the background I have got both of the trucks with the bulk trailers on selling the straw. No, not selling the straw. Sending the straw to the industrial BGA. We are caught on a tree. So there's about 450,000 litres left to go. So they've ran pretty much constantly while I've been in game, setting things up since the last episode. So yeah, it's we're getting through the straw, which is good. I've also managed to spawn bales of straw, so we've been able to bed a few cows up at the new cow barn that are left, so that's good. So whether that was a bale limit thing, which I didn't think was possible on PC, but might have been. But yes, very strange, so that works at least. So yeah, I'm going to do quite a few headlands, I think, and then we'll catch back up in a little while. Well, some time later, headland's done, and as you'll see, we are well into the up and downs and opening up the field. These spuds are being sold straight off the field. There's no point storing them now. We need to start emptying the silos, so they're going to the general store, A2 I think it is. The straw emptying, as we'll call it, is progressing. The biogas plant is full, so the lorries are both queued up down there waiting for it to process a bit. So I think there's about 100 and something thousand litres left in the storage silo, or yeah, bale storage. But yeah, this is going well. I'm doing all the driving, and we've got auto drive doing the carting. I've got the position of the unload auger on this roper set now, so the auger is staying out all the time. It's a little bit finicky with the tractors, so we've got a set position, so we're going to leave it out, and yeah, the tractors can come and unload us as and when required. We're getting about 10 grand for on the big roll speed trailer, and then 5 on the Richard Western, so a reasonable amount per load. But yeah, it's what we got. How many harvests we got left? We've got this one, we've got the corn, and then it's the soybeans, so not too many left to do. But yeah, it's going well, nice and relaxing, no major stresses. So I think we'll do this triangle now, get that done. There you go, you can see 5 grand. But yeah, we'll get this triangle done, and then we'll yeah, crack on with the rest of the field. Opening up the next section of the field now, and I did forget to say at the start actually that during the straw delivering and processing at the industrial BGA, was it the electricity that was full? Let me have a quick look. Yes, the electric charge was full, so that was sold. I did try to record a little snippet of it, but yeah, couldn't get it in time. So yeah, we had a fair old income from that, and you'll see already we've got over 300,000 litres still in storage. So yeah, it's racking through it. The other thing I wanted to check was, yeah, we're still processing the digestate into solid fert, so we can get that sold at some point, and that'll bring in another boatload of cash. So yeah, we are plenty okay for money as per normal. So let's in fact, we'll get this little bit here that we missed on the way around the headlands. There we go. Right, let's back up, and we can head back up the field to make enough space for the worker to head. Oh, there you go. Hopefully they're going to shift, but should be able to get past, I think. Not the highest trailer. Not GPS back on. Now we're going to have a collision. Oh, that's close. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh, we seem to be dragging the trailer with us. Never mind. What we can't see can't hurt us. There we go, we're off it. Love it. Right, I'll open this up and we'll catch back in a second. So another load just been sold, and yeah, it's not a massive amount every time, but it's doing us all right. Videos like this take a long time to record because it's a reasonably long job, funnily enough, and yeah, I'm kind of doing it in between other things at the minute, if you catch my drift. Work is mental. Absolutely crazy at the moment, but it's a good thing. Just means that recording schedules get impacted, and yeah, I can't get as much out as I want to, or indeed get as far ahead with recordings as I'd like, but it's just the way it is. You know, this isn't my full-time role, but it is nice. I enjoy playing it, and yeah, jobs like this you do just get to relax and play, and it goes reasonably easily, to be fair. We haven't got much left to do, but it, like I say, it does take a while, but auto drive is playing nicely, and yeah, certainly doing the harvesting myself makes it a little bit easier. We haven't got to get auto drive and course play to play nicely together, so yeah, it's working well. You can just see the Fent in the distance. That's the one that just tipped. The JCB is looking reasonably full. Hopefully they'll come and just top off, and then they'll clear off and get that sold as well. So while we're on a nice straight run, we'll check on the straw. So yeah, the lorries are still there, just topping it up every time it processes a bit. But at least then that's one less thing to sell. Let's have a quick look at... No, wrong one. What else we've got? So yeah, we need to start... Once the lorries are done with that, they can start running from the white silo down to whichever sell point is best, probably. What we're looking at, farm store A1, it seems, for the wheat. So that's the next one, I reckon, that can go. There we go, JCB doing what it's asked. And it's a reasonably quick unload as well, so that's that full. The cows in the distance there, looking happy. All 15 of them. Bless them. They're the ones that are going to go to Attingham at some point. But, right, let's, which way should we go? We'll go this way, I think. Make my mind up. Can get down here quite easily without filling up. There we go. The yield is fantastic. Darkest green possible in most of the field. That's all good. Now let's just put cruise control on and take a quick look at when we can be harvesting corn. So we need to skip right through to October, which isn't much of a problem. We've got enough feed, I think, to keep the cows fed until then. And then it's the soybeans as well. Can't believe that we are nearly at 100 episodes. It's just, it feels like it's gone quick, but it's been nearly a year now. Absolute madness how quick time flies. But yeah, we're moving on. Still not saying where yet. I think I've decided now. I had decided I had set up a save. And then completely changed my mind. So, yeah, closely guarded secret. But yeah, looking forward to it. Should be good. And yeah, it's going to be weird, like I've said previously, but it's going to be fun at the same time. I want to use some different kit. Completely different map. So yeah, very much looking forward to it. Right, I'm going to... What are you doing parked there, Fent? Really? Good job the workers don't destroy the crops, that's all I can say. So I'll do this middle section, crack on, and we'll catch up in a little while. Well, yeah, we're nearly finished. I'm honestly not quite sure what's happened there. I had recorded the bit where we opened the field, did a little bit of a montage, and could have sworn that I'd recorded some more talking. So I apologise for that. I really did not mean to harvest all the field with camera. So yeah, what was I saying before? I was saying that how work is busy. I'm saying how long videos like this take to record, where you've got to haven't got to do all the work yourself, but there's a lot of work involved. So yeah, I really do apologise for that. So field is finished. We have got roughly, let's go off the yield of precision farming, so 750,000 litres, which is rather good. ACB is going to unload us, which is always rather helpful that it doesn't need to be asked to. And then we can return this roper. Been a fantastic bit of kit. It's taken a fair while in game to do it, but yeah, can't grumble with that. So that can go away, and we can fold all of this up, and it can be returned. So yeah, I'm a little bit perplexed by that. Yeah, like I said, I do apologise. Rather annoying, to be fair. What we need to do now is we'll get these spuds delivered. I think there's some in the silo, so I'll probably empty those out. We can then crack on with skipping forward time to get to corn harvest. So I will see you in a minute. Well, we are into October, and we are starting to sell the wheat. So that is a nice income there. So what's that, 26, 28k? per load. So that's going to carry on in the background. We have also got, if I can find it, the orange Scania selling the milk from the new cow barn, because that was full. Why are you stuck there? Really? Really? Today it's just been, I don't know, one of those days. I think it's probably more a bit of an ID10T error. But, yeah, never mind. So that'll bring us in some cash. So we can find... Where are you? Here we go. Our last Lexion and a leased corn header, which we are going to try and attach to. There we go. Oh, blimey. So we can no, we don't want to unfold that. We want to unfold the combine. And we can get the corn harvested. Finally. I hope we can fit through this gap. Right. Didn't see this. There we go. Right, now we can unfold the header and we can start to harvest. We're working our way around the headland, and I'm still so annoyed with myself about the missing clip. I haven't found it in a deleted folder, in the recycle bin even. So yeah, I can't have pressed the right button to record, so that is on me. Yield of this field, not the best, if I'm honest. It's quite low in places, which is disappointing, but still, it's more grain to sell. We'll probably only need 2 headlands in this field, as it's got a nice boundary, a nice grass boundary, so we've already got a bit of space. And we'll probably just fill the trailers and then stick them on to deliver once we're finished, I think. I have so if I just stick cruise control on for a second and we can have a look at the state of the straw produced, or has been used up. So that's nearly all gone now. We've got 1 truck just finishing off emptying the bale storage, and then we can turn that off and get the electricity to be sold. And I think that's it then to go through BGAs. Might put the slurry through it, but possibly not, depending on how we go for time. It's just another vehicle that's being used up when we've got to be using the trucks to be selling. So we'll see. Got to think about, actually, that is a fair point, as we've got to think about, to have a look at. So that one's full. We'll put that to selling. We have run out of canola oil, but so we can turn on sunflower oil. And I think that's it productions wise. Manure will be fine once we drop over the hour. That's all okay. That's running away still. Doesn't seem to be using a fat lot, but never mind. I think anything that's left in, obviously we'll just leave. But yeah, rapidly approaching the end of this series now. It's a strange feeling. It's been nearly a year. We've done 100 episodes. Yeah, it's mad, really. Absolutely mad. Yeah, been enjoyable. So I'll whiz round and do another headland, and I'll catch you in a second. I made sure I pressed the record button this time. You've got to laugh. Dear, oh dear. So yeah, headland's done, and squaring the field up now. Unloaded once. So yeah, as you can see from the yield map, bottom left, not the greatest. This upper section of the field seems to be a little bit better, but yeah, overall, not good. But like I say, we're not like it's not like we're trying to make tons of money off it. It's just to yeah, make sure it's all done before we finish the episode. Then we've just got the one field left to do, and yeah, and all the selling of all of the remaining products we've got. We've got the silage we need to sell that's left over. Yeah, it's I think that's going to be the biggest task, is the logistics of selling everything, but bit by bit should get the wheat done in this episode. That can all be sold, and yeah, we'll move on to the barley. So yeah, it's just the little bits of finishing up to make sure that we've well, hopefully we hit 5 million. I'd quite like to think we would, but I think the main enabler for that is going to be the solid fertiliser. So we'll see. It'd be pretty cool if we did. But yeah, no great shakes if we don't. So let's just have a look actually at how much. So the milk has been emptied from there. You can see the JCB heading off down there. So what we might need to do is, okay, we will change this location to Milkville, and that'll then go to the old cow barn and fill it from there, because I think there's approximately 60,000 litres in there. Let's have a look. 69,000 litres. Cool. How are the chickens? They're fine. They'll last. I did keep, obviously, that pen because there's a fair amount of eggs being produced and they got plenty of food, so they were allowed to stay. So that's going to head off to the old cow barn now. While that's doing that, we'll take a look at, so yeah, a couple more loads of wheat, and we'll move on to the barley. We've got the canola to sell. That should bring us in a nice bit of cash. Sorghum. We'll do something with the grapes. Probably just leave them, to be fair. Sugar beets. And the milk's going to be sorted. Straw's being transported as we speak. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. Linseed. Where was the linseed? Down here. That's going to be a big task. 330,000 litres of linseed. But we'll do it. We will do it. So let's just see. What's this now? That's empty. So we can tell them to skip on to the next point, which is the EGA. There we go. Another 30k in from the wheat. So it's all go. Right. We need to be back down with a harvester. We'll get that up. EPS off. And we've probably got enough capacity to cut through the field, so we'll put lines on for a second. We'll go this one, I think. Back it up. Try and get reasonably straight at least. So I think this header is, yeah, doing the job rather nicely. Didn't want to spend a lot of time doing this, but yeah, it's fine. So I don't think we're going to fit it into both trailers, but we'll see. So I'll push on, do a little bit more, and I'll see you shortly. Well, this hasn't taken long at all, which is good. I don't think it's all going to fit into the second trailer that I've brought down, but that's no real problem, I suppose. It's just means an extra trip back to get it sold, but that's no problem. So we'll finish up this. The fast track and the roll speed trailer are just back at the white silo, so that will have emptied the 5,000 litres of wheat that was left. So what we'll have to do is just send that down to the shop with that, and then we can switch it to start selling the barley. See, oops, how much we can get in here. Find the trigger, there we go. We'll leave the engine running, and what we'll do is we will hop out of here, find the fent. And where's the best price for corn at the minute? 483 at Cotswold Stores. Bit of a trek, so we'll just go to, oh no, sorry, Farm Store Bay 1. So if we change this to deliver and Farm Store Bay 1, off you go. Let's have a think about how to get there. Come on, off you go. Disappear. So, that should have unloaded now. Yeah, as much as it can anyway. So we'll bung this at the top of the field, and then we'll set the class to sell that trailer load of corn. And while that's doing that, we can intervene and get the fast track moving. While it's all go down at the farm store, we've got the fast track with its first full trailer of barley. The class has just tipped a load of linseed, and we're just finishing off with the 3,000 litres of corn that we got left in the combine. So I think that's probably where we're going to leave it for today. Bit of a hectic episode, from actual jobs in game to some Wally not pressing the record button. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time for the final episode on Calmsden Farm. Take care.